Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you saw the title of this video and you couldn't click on this video fast enough, welcome. You are a true savage. You are my person. Thank you so much for joining me on my September haul video. I have quite a decent haul, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed with myself. My monthly hauls just started off as an easy way to keep track of everything that I was accumulating over each month. Instead of doing like little hauls here and there, I decided about a year or 2 years ago that I was just gonna do one big haul every month, and you guys seem to enjoy it. I personally love filming it because it's a way for me to go back and see kind of all the things I picked up in the previous month. So if all of this sounds like something you would enjoy, I do have a whole haul playlist here on my channel. It's definitely worth a binge, especially over the last couple of months. I've definitely picked up a lot of beautiful eyeshadow palettes. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel. Now, without further blabbering, let's get into all of the makeup I picked up in the month of September. Quick disclaimer, if you guys don't like PR, then you probably don't want to watch this video because I do mix PR in with stuff that I purchased. It's just easy for me. I will try and mention everything that I received in PR. I just wanted to give you guys a warning in case you don't like PR. Now you know. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to start off with the non-eyeshadow stuff first. So the first thing in my pile, I did place an order with Pharmacy. They're like one of my favorite new skincare brands, and they just launched the Honey Halo, an ultra hydrating ceramide moisturizer. And since I've enjoyed so many of their previous skincare products, I decided to pick this one up because it's an intense moisture that replenishes dry and distressed skin with lasting hydration. This sounds perfect for winter in Fargo. It gets so cold here that I need all the hydration I can get, and I really like the ingredients that Pharmacy uses, so I'm excited. I've been using this already for a couple of weeks and I really like it so far. So if you have very dry skin, I would totally recommend checking this out. I also got a sample of their Honeymoon Glow, which I need to try. They also sent me a sample of their Green Clean, and they were having a good sale, so to get the free shipping, I did decide to grab the Hydrating Coconut Gel Sheet Masks from them. So I will try these out and report back. I haven't tried them out yet, but you guys know hydration is like a buzzword for me. If I see something that is hydrating, I'm all here for it. So those are my purchases from Pharmacy's website. Okay, in September we also had the end of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I decided to pick up the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Sand. This color, I swear, it's a little too light for me. It looks dark in the tube, but when I put it on my skin, I feel like it looks so light on me. So I don't know if I should actually return this, because I think my original Tarte Shape Tape I also bought in this shade, and I did finish that one up, but I'm like, do I really want to try and finish up a whole nother tube of Shape Tape that's in the wrong shade? I don't know. If you guys are my skin tone, can you let me know what shade of Tarte Shape Tape you use? That would really help me out to know, just so I can have an idea of what shade might work with my skin tone. But I swear, I think this is too light for me. Okay, so here is a PR package that I got so excited about. Tower 28 was so kind. They sent me all of their new Milky lip glosses. I'd actually bought the shade Almond myself because you guys know I love the original Shine On Jelly lip glosses from Tower 28. So when I saw that they had a new set of colors, I was so excited. So I couldn't buy all of them, so I bought the one, and then I got this in the mail, and I was so excited. So I love these. I did a full lip swatch video of these lip jellies, so if you guys want to see it, I will try and remember to link it for you guys. Otherwise, you should be able to find it on my channel if you do a quick search. So in September, I tried Rare Beauty. These are the 4 products I tried from the brand. I got their foundation, I got their concealer, I got this beautiful velvet lipstick from them in the shade Brave, and I got their blush in Joy. My favorite product from the 4 I purchased is probably the blush. This applies beautifully on my skin tone, and I love a good cream blush. This lip shade is so lovely. It also creates like a really beautiful monochromatic look where my blush matches my lipstick. So if you guys are into that, I would highly recommend Brave and Joy as a combo together. I've been using the foundation a lot. I know a lot of people really love the foundation. I think it's fine. I feel very neutral about it, so I don't really know what else to say. And then the concealer is fine too. I feel like it's really hard for me to review concealers because I never feel like it really does everything I want it to do. And the foundation is nice, it's long lasting and stuff like that, but it doesn't really beat like my Pat McGrath or my Huda. So it's nice, I'm glad I tried it, but they're definitely nothing to write home about. Whereas this blush is so pretty. I would love every color, but I'm not going to do it because one is plenty. Okay, so I got this skincare product sent to me from Look Fantastic. This is the brand Lumien, I think is how you say it. It's a Finnish skincare brand. And I showed it to my friend Angie, and she said this is actually a really nice brand that they have in Europe. And this is their Nordic Sea Arctic Berry Oil Cocktail. It's for normal to dry skin, and basically it said, I think it brightens. So it says it's a moisturizing multivitamin cocktail to energize skin, replenish its radiance infused with berries and vitamins C, B3, B5, E, and provitamin A. It helps to brighten and smooth as well as to even the skin tone and protect its beauty. So Look Fantastic asked me to pick out a skincare product, and I was like, ooh, I love being glowy. I love being radiant. So that's why I went for this one. I haven't tried this out yet on my face, so I need to do that. I'm going to take this out of the box right now so I remember to bring it to my master bathroom. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like a oil and serum, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to do a little bit of a shake when I use it, but that looks really cool. I'm very excited to try this. I was wearing the e.l.f. lip balm, but now I kind of want to try on this Rare Beauty shade for you guys. Just give myself a little refresh. I love shades like this in the fall time, so you guys always ask me like, Karen, what's your favorite fall lip color? Or what's your favorite like terracotta nude shade? It's shades like this, so this is Brave. Super easy to find at your Sephora. So now it's time for the eyeshadow palettes, the part you've all been waiting for. So let me start off with the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze eyeshadow palette. I still owe you guys a video on this. I'm sure I will get to it soon. But I keep finding other eyeshadow palettes that I'm more interested in, so this one keeps getting booted off the island. Are you done? Thank you. What is this lid? My assistant just handed me some coffee. You guys, I love coffee. I love iced coffee so much. Okay, this eyeshadow palette keeps getting like booted down my list of priorities. You will see a video on this soon, but I've worn this palette off of YouTube twice already. So I feel like I have my mind pretty much made up with this palette, but you guys will have to stay tuned for a video. I love the size of these though. So compact, so cute if you're going traveling. If you're one of the lucky few that's gonna brave being on an airplane in these Voldemort times, good for you. But yeah, it's super duper cute. Okay, so I was really excited about this palette. This is the Nomad Cosmetics Cartagena Magica palette. Nomad is a indie brand and their palettes are all travel inspired. So this one was inspired by a trip to Colombia. I really like this palette, but honestly, I would caution you guys if you were gonna buy this because it doesn't have very deep matte shades. So I would recommend like their Orient Express palette or maybe their Tokyo palette because this one is just a little bit light for me. So I don't love this. This is not my favorite palette from Nomad. So I just wanted to let you guys know in case you've been eyeing that palette. Here's another palette I haven't tried yet. I'm a little bit ashamed that I own this, but I couldn't say no. It was so cute. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. Look at it. It's like the size of a credit card. It's so cute. I don't know what's going on with me and why I'm interested in Too Faced products all of a sudden, but I am. It is what it is. It's so freaking adorable. So I will definitely do a video with this guy for you guys. I will let you know if they're worth the hype, if they're worth picking up, or if you should pass on them shortly. Picked up another holiday palette. I've tried this out once already off of YouTube, but again, I owe you guys a video on this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Holiday Palette. This is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize palette. I have one Charlotte Tilbury quad in Pillow Talk and one of her other eyeshadow palettes. I think it's called the Iconic. So this is the only other Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette I own. other than those two. And honestly, her holiday palettes can be a little dodgy. I know my friend Netmi got the one last year in the blue packaging and she said she did not enjoy that one at all. So I was definitely nervous to be picking this up, but I'm happy I did. I've used it once so far and I thought it was really nice. If you're into neutrals and you like something with a beautiful formula, I would recommend this. Plus, who can say no to this absolutely stunning holiday packaging? Like, are you kidding me? Also, you can find a coupon, and with a coupon, like, you can get 15% off. You're basically paying $5 more for the whole eyeshadow palette versus her highlighter was like 55 bucks for holiday, which I need another highlighter, like I need a hole in my head, so easy pass for me. Next is another eyeshadow palette that I need to film a video with, and I'm so excited. This was sent to me in PR. This is the new brand that replaced Blush Drive. It's called Fenty Beauty, and this is their Yasmin palette. I love that they picked this palette to send me because it's kind of greens and reds and beautiful neutral shades. She also sent me the Chic Glow Body Dust, and then so cute, she sent me this Rustic Garden pigment box. It's 8 shades of pigments, and I think they were all, oops, did I just break that? Look at these beautiful pigments. Oh, they're like all in little pots. So I don't want to ruin it because it's packaged so beautifully. But I just wanted to say thank you so much to Fenty Beauty, and I will definitely be doing a look with this eyeshadow palette because I'm so curious to know if it's the same quality, better quality, worse quality. Like, we need to find out the tea. So thank you so much. I'm so excited. And I really have to say a huge thank you to you guys too, because the reason Fenty Beauty reached out to me is because so many of you tagged me in their post. When they were looking for influencers to try out their new brand, you guys tagged me in their post. And so the owner reached out to me and she's like, can I send you some stuff? And I was like, yes, please. So thank you guys so much. I know that it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, but every time you guys tag me in something like that, it honestly helps me out. And I just want to say thank you. I don't always ask like, hey guys, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, share. But all those things you guys do, I see and I appreciate so much because I'm such a small YouTube channel, and just to see you guys' support means so much to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I always want to acknowledge how important my subscribers are to me. More things. So the Sigma Essentials palette, I bought this, but Sigma also sent it to me. The one they sent to me is going to be regifted to a friend of mine that I know is just gonna love this palette so much. I love this palette so much. I was a little bit nervous because the marketing for this said that it was gonna be suitable for every skin tone. I'm not really sure that that's the case, but it works for my skin tone. So I will say I am happy with the bronzer shade. I love the highlighter. The contour I haven't used. Honestly, I'm not really big into contouring. And then the eyeshadows are the perfect. Sigma, great quality, beautiful. I just feel like this would be such a good travel palette. I'm not going anywhere this year, but if I was, I feel like I would definitely be grabbing for this. And it's such a nice size too. Like, this would totally fit in most people's makeup bag. I also grabbed the Sigma Rendezvous eyeshadow palette. This is their holiday palette for 2020. I did hear from them. They said they are going to send me this collection. So I'm so excited. But I saw this on their website when I was buying the Essentials palette. And I was like, let me just grab this real quick because, I mean, people are going to want to know if this is good. So I did film a video with this and all the fun goodies that Sigma sent me. So if you guys want to see that video, I will try and remember to link it. Otherwise, you can search it on my channel. So cute. The only thing about this is it could have used one more deepening up shade, but for that, I just reached into the Essentials palette. So Sigma is like one of my favorite brands for 2020, guys. I have been really enjoying trying out a bunch of their stuff. Okay, guys, I have one more Too Faced palette. I'm a little bit ashamed to admit that I bought this palette, but also in a sense, I feel pretty secure in my sense of self-worth that I don't mind sharing with you guys. But I did pick up the Too Faced Marielle palette. This shade selection really spoke to me, and I believe she is an immigrant from Mexico, so I was really excited. A lot of you were commenting in my comments on my community post about how much you loved this YouTuber. So it says, Own Your Amor Caliente with the spicy limited edition palette developed with a superstar beauty influencer and Faced BFF Marielle. This authentic collaboration was based on real friendship, a passion for sexy color, and a life full of fun and creativity. So I think this packaging is so cheesy, but it's also freaking adorable. So here is what the palette looks like. I've used this on my eyes one time off of YouTube, and I thought it was so nice. I love a good matte burgundy shade. So basically, like, these shades really just sold this palette to me, but I regret nothing, okay? And I will forever just like treasure this little Too Faced palette. And let me know if you guys want to see a video. I'll probably do it anyway because I think it's a fun palette. And sometimes I don't really care if it's like Too Faced or No Faced or weird brands that I don't always buy from. If I see something I like, I will get it. I try to consider each new launch on a case-by-case basis. It doesn't really matter if I've had good luck or bad luck with the brand. If it's something that speaks to me, I'll grab it and try it for you guys. So yeah, totally bought this cheesy Too Faced palette and I have no regrets. Okay guys, so let's talk about this big old box back here. This is the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. Look Fantastic did send this to me. I did do a full unboxing video on my channel. I would highly recommend checking this Look Fantastic Advent Calendar out if you are into skincare, especially because there's actually quite a few beautiful skincare goodies. When I was doing the unboxing, I didn't even realize what a gold mine full of products they had sent me. I have some of them sitting back here. I've already taken some up to my bathroom upstairs and I feel like a bougie bitch with all the cool stuff that Look Fantastic included in their advent calendar. So if you guys are interested, check out that video. There is also a discount code in there for you guys. So I also received the Kaleidos Fresh Fantasy Collection in PR in September. So I just wanted to give them a shout out and say thank you so much. I did film a review video on this collection. I will try and remember to link it for you guys. Otherwise, you can search that one in my channel as well. And they sent over these two beautiful mini palettes. They have Sashimi City and Luna Lavender. I think these were such a good addition to their very colorful eyeshadow range. And then they also launched a new product category, their face palettes. So they sent me all three. So definitely consider checking that video out if you are interested in hearing my thoughts on this collection. Okay guys, we're almost done. Just hang on. So the next palette I got was the Glam Light palette. So this palette is the reason I'm now a Glam Light affiliate. So if you use my code KHMAKEUP, that should save you money. I will let you guys know if the code is active on the screen because I'm not sure just yet. I need to double check with them, but they did invite me to join their influencer program, which I'm really excited about because you guys know I basically buy all of the Glam Light palettes and so happy I grabbed this one as well. Okay, I have another palette that Look Fantastic sent me. It's this NYX palette. It's called the Modern Dreamer palette. You guys will see a video go up with this palette. They asked me to create a dramatic eye look and I'm so happy that I picked out this NYX palette because this is a palette I wouldn't have spent my own money on. But now that I've tried one of their 40 pan eyeshadow palettes, I would be so happy to try out more. I know my friend Heather Austin just got the big size of the Utopia palette and she's loving it. So we've been talking about how good these palettes are. If you guys want to see the dramatic eye look I created, you'll definitely have to look for that video. Man, oh man, I was pleasantly surprised by this drugstore eyeshadow palette. Okay, another palette that I owe you guys a video on is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I honestly wasn't going to get this palette, but FOMO kicked in because FOMO is a real thing. I get FOMO just like everybody else, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get that. Let me just try it. You guys know I am not a cool tone person at all. There's all these people on YouTube, they're like, oh my god, I love cool tones. I wish people would make more cool tone palettes. And I'm like, listen, I don't care about cool tones, but this seemed like the ultimate cool tone palette. And since I love the bronze palette so much at the beginning of summer, I decided to grab this. I've worn this once, I think, on my eyeballs outside of YouTube, so I need to create a YouTube video, show you guys the first impressions. Let me know if you bought the Glam palette from Natasha Denona. Okay, we're down to my last three palettes. So the next one is the Stone Vibes palette from Urban Decay. I told you guys in another video I filmed recently how My husband actually ended up getting this for me. I wasn't planning on buying this because I feel like all of YouTube reviewed this palette, and honestly, I think it's getting good reviews for good reason. It's a nice palette. I think it's going to be perfect for holiday. I'm gonna guess that a lot of people are gonna be getting this as a Christmas gift, and I mean, how can you blame your significant other, your clueless boyfriends for going into the Ulta store and getting duped into buying this, because it's so beautiful. And listen, if you're not ready to get engaged, at least you can get this beautiful fake stone palette to comfort you as you wait for somebody to propose. I'm kidding, guys. Listen. Okay? There's no rush to get married. That is like the #1 thing I could tell people in life is like, if you're single or you're in a relationship and you're spending hundreds of hours obsessing over why the person you love hasn't proposed to you yet, don't do it. It's a waste of time. It's self-sabotage. Just be happy where you are. Anyway, that was my unsolicited life advice. You don't have to take it. I'm just telling you from what I know. Just be happy with where you are in life, because we always spend so much time thinking like, oh my gosh, look at this person and look at that person and look at this person's perfect relationship. Listen, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Firm believer in that one. Okay, next is the Niki Tutorials palette with Beauty Bay. I did not hate this like the rest of the internet. It's okay. I've only used it once. I do need to try it out more, but it wasn't bad. I was honestly so nervous, but I'm so excited that I got to support Niki Tutorials and I got to try the Beauty Bay formula, because they have a whole line of makeup products on their website by Beauty Bay, and so it was really fun to try out their formula. I had mentioned in my Niki Tutorials video that I had really regretted not getting the Mitchell palette they did. So at least I grabbed the Niki Tutorials one, but I did see Mitchell is coming out with his own makeup line, so very excited for that. Okay, last but not least, if you don't have a weapon in your household, consider picking up the P. Louise Worldly palette. And if you're ever getting robbed, just run on down into your makeup room and whack somebody with this palette, because it's literally the biggest palette I own. I think just like weight-wise, just like the level of obnoxiousness-wise, like this palette is ridiculous. I'm gonna have like biceps like The Rock by the time I'm done benching this palette, because it's so heavy. It's so heavy. It honestly deters me from wanting to use this. Also, this will never go anywhere with me. Like, it was so funny because I was talking to my friend Amy Loves Makeup about this palette, and she's like, the irony of the fact that that palette is travel themed, yet it is the most inconvenient size. Like, it's so big and ridiculous. You would never take this anywhere with you. The only way I would use this if I was in a makeup room, or if it was the only palette I had and I could sit it on my vanity and just do my makeup with like a table, because even holding it in your hand is a lot of work. So I'm excited to see how big that new palette they're teasing is. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? It's like a fall themed palette. I love the color story, but honestly, I can't even begin to imagine how much shipping is going to be for that palette, so I'm going to be passing on it. But yeah, that's the Worldly palette from P. Louise. It's my first P. Louise purchase ever, and I did do a first impressions video with it, so you guys should definitely check it out. And guys, that is it for my September haul video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said in the video, I do have a haul playlist. Feel free to binge it. It's awesome. It's full of new makeup. And who doesn't love new makeup? Am I right? Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!